What's up, everybody? It's your boy Walton Goggins, Hairline Double. Welcome back to Point and Laugh, the show about life, the universe, and how bad you are at Magic the Gathering. This week, we're looking at a life gain deck that exists in a pod with more charitable house rules than a police officer's union, followed by a Hilda deck, just trying to make it out of the pre-release with this one. Finally, we have a fair Simic deck. They built it badly. For everybody who subscribes, I will describe one ray of sunshine to my editor. Thank you all very much. Mango, do something. Dedicated wife gain. Dedicated wife gain from Dr. Boobs. I don't care what this deck is, I'm with it. A deck utilizing Magic's best interracial marriage to its fullest effect. Slam a Soul Sister or other source of life gain. I'm less with it in the early turns. Get Krav and Regna on turns 5 and 6. I don't know who they are, so I won't judge them. Once they're out, utilize the innocuous life gain of a Soul Sister. So we're already lying. Gain life on every player's turn, generate 8 warrior tokens per turn cycle, and using Krav to sacrifice them to find a win condition or find a tutor to get one. I also like playing with the blind. Krav has a ridiculously efficient ability with the potential to draw over 10 cards in a single turn cycle for a single black mana. Who the f are these commanders? If they fail, we have 2 fallback infinites. Fallback infinites. You about to fall back into a dumpster. Okay, Krav and Regna. 1 mana, sacrificed X, draw X, gain X, put X on. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life, create 2 1/1 white warrior creature tokens. This is less innocuous than projectile vomiting, brother. What the f are you talking about? Gain wife. God damn it, the tags are bringing me... I don't want to like this deck. I hate life gain, but the tags are bringing me back in. Okay, so we have a bunch of life gain. I believe you. That's the thing about life gain, is you can never be like, oh, I don't know if this deck's reliable. Life gain is the easiest goddamn thing you can do. It would be like if you had a superpower, but it just relied on you pissing yourself. Do you have any idea how easy it is to piss? That is what this deck is doing. Even if you don't have a life gain payoff set up, if you just resolve the 2 commanders and you have a 3rd creature, you turn 1 creature into a card and 2 more creatures for 1 black mana. Smothering Tithe, we can't see it, but this guy has sciatica. The bottom of his spine is a little bit out of frame, but it is shattered in half from holding this deck together. I think we want to double down on it being a play our commanders deck, and I think for that reason, we do want even more ramp. Sure, me when I vamp tutor for a plains. Got him. So we can sacrifice a creature, we're going to gain life for Krav entering. Next turn, we play Regna. So now we have the Soldier Factory. And as long as nobody interrupts the Soldier Factory, we're good. My big question about the deck is, what the f do we do if anybody resolves Farewell? We have a group ban on Farewell? Huh? Then no feedback, the deck is perfect. We have a group ban on anything that would make me feel bad. What about Wrath of God? Is Wrath of God allowed? What about Austere Command? Wraths are fine, okay. Bro, true, we have Teferi's protection, but no, but Farewell's not allowed. That changes a lot about this deck. I do think it brings it beyond my ability to give you meaningful feedback and brings us more in the realm of you guys are like a zoo exhibit that now chat gets to look at. We do not need cheap tokens because nothing in this godforsaken deck is cheap. This is a destination wedding deck. Let's put you on the personality matrix. I mean, I hate you, but I think it's art. I hate the mechanic. I will not allow my personal hatred of the mechanic to blind me from the fact that you have made a very scary deck in the context of your brain damaged playgroup. It made me chuckle, and that is the highest praise I can give a commander deck in Magic the Gathering. But none of this tomfoolery would be possible without my patrons, so let's wish a warm Yugi's blessings to Christian B, Ryan A, Adam S, aka A Sauce for those in the know, Oberos the Overlord, Crimson Viper, Kyler Pyler, Derek H, Alarin, Bradley T, Solar Movies, Score, Biggest Dickus, Zelenor, Ico, Kyle, Phelan, Jess H, Beta Dog 2064. I know that's not your name, but it's a branding issue, my man. I'm sorry. Oath, Boxy, in a box, Dad, Out for Milk, Bolus Brigade, Troper 37, Believe, Bo, Zach G, Talamar Von Geist, Beefcake, and Silky Wilkie. Thank you all, and enjoy the video. Let's see what you got. So this is a bad commander. I want everyone to be so clear. What's the primer? Holy shit, I'm playing a bad commander. Back to the deck list. We are in white, blue, cannot afford to do any of this shit, and you're talking about sacrificing a land for card draw. I raised you better than this. Dog, this is the type of hubris that sent Icarus to the depths. What is happening? I know we have 38 lands, but there is no way you are ever affording this. Are you going to a payday loan shark? Are you selling a kidney at the commander table to try to get to cobble together the mana for X equals 3? This is very good. I think this is single-handedly tying the card draw section together. Her and the hat are tying the card draw section together. Sky Hussy, untap everything, tap creatures, and reveal draw. That's kind of cute. Troper, you really are. Your entire playgroup is the master of incredibly cute and incredibly bad cards. What is this? Is this silly? This better be silly. Spooky, brother. What haunted houses do you go to? The Chuck E. Cheese? Cool rocks I found. 4. I would like to officially revise my opinion of Sphinx's revelation from you are overconfident to you are f***ed. Everything in Snow Warning that is not a creature should get replaced with a creature, except for maybe Hands of Binding because Cypher's pretty good. Then we can hope to God that somebody else has a tapped creature, draw 2, miss our land drops, and fucking perish. The deck is focused on tapping down. As soon as you let the voices win and you committed this much to the +1/+1 counter game plan, I think you should have committed even more. If you're doing bad things, you should double down on the bad things. You should not do them halfway. And then Propaganda can probably get replaced with Intruder Alarm. And then Intruder Alarm begins to fuel all of the tapping tap-down synergies. We probably never have the mana to do this more than 1 or 2 times. But don't half-ass, don't quarter-ass, full-ass it. Full-ass your jank, which is, I realize, an ironic thing to say with Intruder Alarm on the screen, but Distracting Geist, look at the bad card. Laugh at the bad card, don't look at Intruder Alarm. Oh, easily, 100% you handcuffed yourself to the radiator. Take Suspend deck. It's probably one of my least put together complete decks since that Vampire one you roasted for me. So please help me out with suggestions while you tell me how much crack I smoke. Also, without Alaundo, it stalls out, so more or better commander protection is needed. I am going to push back on the idea that it needs more or better commander protection because first and foremost, this man deserves to die. I mean, you got a Mana Mallet. Three pieces at 10 is crazy work. It looks responsible because of the peak at 2. I'm not certain that it is because of how much money all of your big stuff costs. Double majors, yeah, I think copying Alaundo is fine since you're so big on needing to tap him. Our card draw is completely anemic, but our commander does have card draw stapled onto him, so I understand why you are so greedy. I think this is unnecessary. I don't know how badly you want to make out with the merfolk, but I think this is an example of it doesn't do anything meaningful for you until you're drawing 5 cards a turn, and if you get to tap Alaundo 5 times a turn, the table's dead. If another blue player, a Simic player especially, put down a card that said, if I draw cards for a little while, I get to tutor every single time I would draw, and my commander said draw a card on it, I would freak out. I would start shaking, foam. I would get rabies immediately. A lot of the things you're buying seem a whole lot like I got a part-time job at Hobby Lobby and then I got a raise by 50 cents an hour, and so I got a lease for a brand new Dodge Challenger. Let's see what the idiots are doing with Alaundo. It's always good to head to the zoo and check out, okay, everyone's doing big mana because they're wrong. The most concise way to make this deck win is to get rid of a lot of these expensive things and go all in on untappers, and then you basically take a storm turn and then you hoof everybody right in the cooter. I think Willpowers needs motivational podcast and an acid trip.